Hello guys, welcome to the Engineered Muscle YouTube. Back again. Here with my mate Alex Shepsy today. We're going to be training pull or back, however you want to say it. I'm currently in my off season at the minute, so food's going down. Obviously, the supplementation's in play. We've got some supplements with us today for the pre-workout, intra-workout, which we'll go through. But yeah, I'm going to go warm up, do my shoulder mobility first. I've got a little bit of a shoulder niggle currently, so I'm going to go and crack on with that first. Then we'll get into the pull, and I'll finish off with some biceps as well at the end. Cheers, guys. So obviously you've seen the routine I've just did there. Obviously I mentioned that I had a shoulder niggle, so basically got shoulder tendinopathy. So what that means is basically the ligaments, tendons of the rotator cuff, there's 4 of them, are not strong enough to keep up with obviously the muscle mass. Our muscles grow quicker than what our ligaments and tendons can keep up with. So, you know, those little muscles that don't necessarily get used when we're training to build muscle, they get weak. So that's why we have impingements and whatnot. So this little drill here just gets the shoulder joint, the rhomboids, etc. warmed up prior to going to train, basically. So I'll run through this 3 or 4 times. I'll do some more specific rotator cuff exercises after this. So again, warming up the rhomboids, just stretching them out. Gonna pull back, retract, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like a couple of weeks ago, maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, I couldn't even do this without holding at the retracted position there and pausing. I got too much pain in my shoulder doing that. So obviously right now it's solid, feeling pretty good. I've had this injury for years effectively. My right shoulder's always been a little bit weaker. But again, it just needs rehab like this. It gets to a position where you start to train good and feel good by doing the rehab, and then a lot of people just stop, me included. And that's why the injury comes back. So this rehab is very important to continue so you can continue training. Because if you can't train, you're going to regress, aren't you? This is the biggest regression out of everything. So you need to keep on top of everything. As much as it's a ball ache or may cost money, time, you know, with the massages, deep tissue work, rehab work, physios, it all plays a part. If you can't train, you're not going to grow it at all. So you need to keep on top of it, you know. 1, 2, do here, I'll show you now. Hit the foam roller. If you can't do it with a band initially, just do it without a band. Put it on there. Really round your shoulders and tuck your elbows in. Come up, straighten, and down. A little pressure point underneath your armpit. If you really dig it in, it's better with a bit of a stick. So if you dig it right into your elbow and your armpit, and just move it up. If you've ever had deep tissue massage, you know when you stick the thumb underneath the armpit, it's agony. So if you get it at the right point, it's really good to loosen off. Just static holding with the kettlebell. Kettlebell is really good because obviously you've got to balance it, which is, again, working all those little muscles that you don't necessarily use. Just literally hold that there. There we go. Turbo drives for me, because obviously get up first thing in the morning, I'll just get on my coaching check-ins absolutely bashed out. It's just great, man. Like, my missus has got like ADHD as well, and it helps her with obviously that cognitive function, that focus, because she needs that kind of initial bump. So just been giving her a little bit of a turbo drive just to trial it, see how she can get on with it. She really likes the focus of it straight away, so it's a really good product. Probably my favorite product actually out of the engineered range, turbo drive, 100%. So we're going to start with a lat pullover with the rope. Just like to fire the lats up prior to doing like a compound movement. I won't necessarily go to absolute failure on this. I'll just go with how I feel with training. Like, a lot of times it's instinctive. I have the same sort of setup with training. I'll know roughly where I'm going to go, but if I feel like doing something and it feels really good, I'll do that. So yeah, I'll warm the lats up now. 3 or 4, maybe even 5 sets. Again, it's just how I feel and how I move it. I've been training now for a long time, so I don't log book anything like that. I go how I feel. I know when I'm fucked and when it's enough. And I know when I went too far. So that's how I roll with training. I always have done. So. Notice the form's impeccable. nice tight core, you know, he squeezes lats. Form for me over everything. More so. I mean, to an extent, you're gonna chuck a weight around a little bit every now and again, but form, man, like, it's gonna be king. If you're not working the muscle, man, I don't feel you're gonna get the most out of the exercise, personally. Feeling all right. Feeling a little bit as I start moving up in weight, but yeah, 3.5.
Do you use this foot pad?
I don't know, I just stand on the floor.
Down a little bit.
Warm a little bit for the next set. It must take your time to edit that after.
Not really.
No.
Like, because I mean, you can either like go on the app and just Bluetooth it to your phone or whatever and do it that way. But I just do it on the computer because it's easier to like click and edit and cut videos or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just
thinking,
it's just like you know, rather than get your phone out all the time, you can just do that, and I can film YouTube with it.
Yeah.
It's not taking space up on my phone. You know when your fucking phone, like the storage.
Get you.
Like, so it's just, I find it a lot easier.
Get you, man. We'll just literally do 1 in, 1 out. So it'll be a lot quicker pace. Plate on to hit failure. Bit of a drop set. Yeah. Push my back, push my ass back a little bit. So I'm leaning into that pad.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and just hit the lats, keep them tucked in. Bit of a stretch on the...
Whereabouts do you have your hand on the handles? Quite high?
Yeah, just where you're going to feel it for the lat. But I just go mid, basically. There you go. You can be a little bit like quicker. Just blank, yeah.
Another plate. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh. Good man, keep driving. Push blood. Oh, nice. Good. Yep.
Come on then. Come on, finish it.
Oh. Good. Oh, nice. Good man. Come on. Drive. Good. That's it, man. Yep. Yep. Nice. Do you reckon if you went any heavier, you'd lose?
Probably. I reckon I can do like a 5 or a 10 on top of that.
Probably do just a small jump now.
Yeah.
Because you hit, that was enough for me there, really.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If I did for another 20 now, I'd be like,
yeah.
6 fucking reps or something.
So what we do now, keep the weight the same.
I know, we keep it weight, I'll put a little bit on, like you just said there.
Yeah.
5, do another set and drop it from there.
We'll chuck a 5 on, see what we get, rest pause it to 12, yeah? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10.
Drop it. Take 5 off. Boom. 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 Okay. Got 20. Nice. Got 20.
Come on then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
You doing one more? Is that it?
I'll do. Finish. Let's go. Let's go. Drive. Bang. Good. Good. Come on. Let's go. Nice.
Yeah.
I do a bit higher rep on these, but you can do what you want on them. If you want to go a bit heavier on them, I usually do about 15 reps on these, to be honest.
Yeah, so.
Fuck me, I feel real good, man. On fucking 5 pounds this weekend. I can eat. There's one thing about me, everyone knows I can eat, and I'm not shy of a fucking off-plan meal. But I've been home in a long time to see my parents, that, so and obviously they fed me, and I went out for a meal for my mother and her birthday. But yeah, I put weight on like that. I'm 282 pounds this morning, so it's like I've just started pushing. So I reckon 290, 300 is very achievable. You know what I mean? This push. So if I can keep my digestion on point and my shoulder injury from coming back, should be very successful, hopefully. I just keep my chest in the pad. I don't go any further than that, really.
Oh, okay, so just lengthen partials.
Just literally there.
Yeah.
Small. If I do that,
because then you can go, essentially you can go quite heavy with that then, can't you?
Yeah, so it's there. But I like to feel it, you know?
Right, yeah,
Feel.
yeah. So you're like grinding it across the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't ever retract or like that, I just keep it straight. There.
Do you find any merit going any higher than that, no?
But there is much, because that's where I'm starting to feel it. If I do that,
You start to trap.
my back, I can feel it in my back.
Yeah.
Especially after I've just trained it.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? It's like, I know it's
Yeah,
doing the work.
That makes sense.
It's just there. If you hold it for a second as well, to make sure you feel you breathe out,
Yeah.
make sure it's there. 1, 2. So my name is Jamie Harrison. I'm 31. I work for Rolls-Royce at the TBF, which is Turbine Blade Facility. We make the turbine blades for the airplanes. That is my profession. I also do online coaching for lifestyle bodybuilding clients. I'm married, got a kid, I've got a dog. I'm also an open bodybuilder, so I do compete myself. My aspiration is to turn IFBB Pro at some point in the career, and that will come when it comes. Been bodybuilding now for 8 years. I'm a former Royal Marine Commando, so I've always been physically active, obviously mentally strong, so that goes hand in hand with bodybuilding. So I've always been quite, I wouldn't say obsessed, but I've always been obsessed with, like, you know, muscles, training, weightlifting, and obviously leaving the Marines, it gave me that opportunity to start bodybuilding. So as soon as I left the Marines, I went straight into a bodybuilding prep. I've never actually physically done bodybuilding at this point. Obviously I've trained with weights within the Marines, but actual strict bodybuilding, strict regime with, you know, diet training, that was all new to me. So I jumped straight into a prep. I was 118 kilos when I first started, out of shape. That first prep, I went down to 94 kilos and it nearly killed me because I was extremely fat and out of shape. Which is weird because obviously you'd think a Royal Marine Commando would be always in shape, but again, this is how important diet is and nutrition is, you know. You can be extremely fit, but out of shape, you know. So I jumped straight into a bodybuilding prep, and that's what kind of started the full journey. And then from there, I've just obviously got more and more into it and progressed through the ranks, essentially. So obviously I finished prep October last year, and the original plan was to basically jump straight back into prep in January. After I finished that prep in October, obviously I've competed, how many shows did I do? I did 2, yeah, I did 2 last year. And I was obviously very, very happy with the results. You know, I got an overall win and I came 3rd at the British. So I was in good spirits to crack on and do another prep, and I really wanted to. And I've had some serious issues with digestion from about November. Coming out of prep, I think very high stress kind of state, my stomach was in a bad way. I just couldn't process food at all. Nothing was helping. I was very lost in the dark, stuck. So I ended up getting a gut test, paid for it privately and all that, and it was fantastic, to be honest with you. I've got some really specific products, prebiotics, probiotics. Basically, my microbiome needed fixing, some good bacteria back into that. And finally now, obviously being February, finally seen some progress with it. So it's been a long time, and I just kind of pulled the prep this year just because I feel like my body just needed to rest, my mind needed to rest after that high stress state. And I think that's going to be the best thing for my stomach at this moment in time. Turbo Digest has been a great help throughout that, you know, to be able to, again, just digest the food that I'm eating and finally utilise that now. The stomach has actually settled down. Never say never though. I might look at doing a show at the back end of the year. I know what I'm like. I get itchy feet. I get excited, and I want to go for it. You know, a lot of time. So we'll see what happens. But for now, just off season, get big, enjoy the food, enjoy the drugs, and we'll see how we go. So guys, thank you for watching. That was obviously back day, pull day, whatever you want to call it. As you can see with my training, it's just very instinctive how I feel. I go with the volume, I go with high intensity training, I do a mix of everything. Train how you want to train, guys, you know, have fun with it. That's the main thing I could point, if I could get something across to you today, is have fun with it, because you will progress the most with what you're having fun with. I will see you again for the next YouTube, whenever that may be, and hopefully we can do a leg day or a push day or something like that and fully send it. Okay guys, cheers, thank you.